the backdrop of the Global Organic Expo. We are here this year from GrainPro post-harvest solution. We are one of the leading global provider of post-harvest solution for drying, transportation and storage. It is a hard work of R&D and development of over 3 decades, and we have all proven solution now available directly in India. We have our headquarters at Noida. We have a full-fledged warehousing facilities in Noida and for the supplies of Middle East and South Asian countries, keeping India as base. Okay. Our technological experts are spread over the countries. We have our technical trained people around the country and also the other part of the globe. We are currently operating in around 150 countries, global headquarter based at Washington DC. Our factories are based in Philippines, and also we have some contract manufacturing in India. Our focus here is to help farmers to minimize their post-harvest losses, which is in fact in billions of dollar value. At an average estimate is the losses after post-harvest losses are in tune of 8 to 9%. That is the official figure, but in real numbers it can go around 20%. Even if we are able to help farmers to sustain and save even 1% from the numbers of the last year harvest and the procurement of about 330 million tons of the Government of India figures, 1% itself makes a million tons, 3 million tons roughly, and it is going to save millions of dollars. And that is where we are working on. This is still a quite new concept from the Indian perspective. We are here to promote that and bring it to the farmers level. Our post-harvest solutions are such solutions which can go to the farm gate. Our current focus is on 2 product line which we are promoting with the farmers. One is the drying solution and one is the cocoon, which we say as the post-harvest alternate warehousing. The warehousing is a big challenge. Still, India is not self-sufficient for the warehousing after the procurement. You can see many of the government warehouses, they are keeping it open to safeguard those commodity. We have an alternate warehousing solution which can safeguard from the rain, from the sunlight and from the dust and contamination. It can also save commodities without using any chemical. So one of the most important thing nowadays is everybody aware of the chemical impact on the human consumption, human health. When you have the storage which is affected, which has been stored under the chemical fumigation, it is really having a really bad impact on the human health and even on the animal health if it is consumed. So our all solutions are chemical free, totally on the natural way of storing concept, and it is also helping farmers to store their post-harvest commodities, and they can wait when the prices are up to the mark when they want to sell. In current situation, farmers are really forced to sell immediately because they don't have any solution available. Many of the time the warehouses are quite far away, and they have to then put it on a transport system, take it there, unload, and again the most important thing is those commodities will be exposed to the chemical way of storing. So all the things can be cut down, and over a period of time you will see that this is the only sustainable warehousing and storage solution which we are bringing it to country. Coming to the storage solution, we have storage solution, or you can say the packaging solution, from 250 gram till the 300 metric tons. It can be for a 1 week storage or packaging, and it can be for years to store the thing. So for the small and retail packaging, we have a different kind of setup where our distributors, they go to the retail market, they go to the farmers level, they go to the retail shops level where they want to store their commodity, even like a smaller thing like coffee packaging or the groundnut packaging or your spices packaging. So that is one segment. Then it comes to the long-term storage like cocoon, or if you have the storage in tons of the quantity. So like this start from 1 ton to 300 metric ton. Okay, and these cocoons can have the capability to keep the commodity at the same level what you store at the time for the years together. Okay, and of course we have different options there. It can be if there is a fumigation needed, they can do the CO2 fumigation, carbon dioxide fumigation, which is a natural process, or in some cases if the non-organic commodities they want to store and they want to do nitrogen fumigation, this is possibility is there. So it goes equally in the both segment, organic and non-organic, because we are not using or we are not suggesting any chemical fumigation. The distribution channel I was about to tell you, we are working on both segment. One is retail side, the other one on the B2B, on the big corporate and commercials. On retail side we have distributors like UPL and PCI. They have their channels all over the country. Okay, and they have of course in thousands of numbers. So it is reaching to the farm gate, to the farmers, and also to the retail packagers, right? Second, other side is the corporates, like if you see the ITC or different warehousing company or PepsiCo, those kind of they are into the retail packaging of the food, and they also store food grains for the further processing. They are also into there also we are approaching, and many of the big corporate, they are already our clients. Okay, there it is easy to convince them because there will be people who are technically qualified, they understand the concept, and they are accepting it quite quicker than what we are doing in retail. Retail, it's a process. We are on it, and I'm sure in coming days this is going to be a big hit.